Many times people are very concerned about whether bankruptcy will affect their job or future employment. That question is asked to our office all the time. Will my job be affected? Will I not be able to get a job in the future because of the bankruptcy? Well, generally, the answer to whether bankruptcy will affect your future employment, the answer to that is no. But let me make a few clarifications. Generally, bankruptcy is supposed to have no bearing on current or future employment, due to the simple fact that bankruptcy is a right that you're able to avail in order to release yourself from debts. In fact, some employers prefer it when you file bankruptcy because they don't want you to carry a large debt load that may stress you out or make you tempted to do something you're not supposed to while you're working for them. Now, there are a few exceptions to this rule, and I'd like to explain those. So first, if you're in the security business, especially government security and various things like that, there may be a heightened level of scrutiny with a bankruptcy and with your financial matters, just because they're concerned about whether you are sufficiently trustworthy in that security position. And let me point out that that's very limited in scope when that's actually applied. So these are very rare exceptions to the rule. Secondly, certain forms of financial account sort of handlers and various things like that, where you are a person handling other people's financial statements or other people's investments, there could be some restrictions of whether you could stay licensed in certain situations and various things like that if you file for bankruptcy. However, in our experience, we have seen several cases where someone filed for bankruptcy in the securities or financial industry, and it really didn't affect them at all, especially after they made some explanation information given to them. Now, let me point out one other thing. Although bankruptcy is never supposed to really affect your employment or your future employment, not all employers follow the law, and not all employers follow what they're supposed to do. So there's always the very, very rare situation where, although somebody's really not supposed to have any sort of different way in which they perceive you through the bankruptcy, they may still treat you different in those extremely rare situations, even if they're not supposed to. But I can't stress more that over the years, I don't think I can find almost a single time where bankruptcy affected someone's employment. So even though there's these exceptions, remember, they're absolutely not the rule.